Black Politicians TV, man. Who we got with us today?
If you don't know, now you know. It's your boy Big Leak, aka Mr. Stay Dropping Christian Heat, representing that moving music. You dig?
How you doing today, my brother?
Hey man, I'm blessed, bro, just to be here.
You know I always gotta ask, man. What you eat today?
Hey man, I ain't eat nothing, man. I had to work today, so I just thugged it on out. You know what I'm saying? And came through after I got off. So that's
So let's talk about moving music, man. What is that?
oh man, that's the brand. That's the motto. You know what I'm saying? Moving music. It's it's everything about what I do. And just a little backstory on moving music is something I came up with when I dropped my first single, and I think it was "Make It Out." If you don't know "Make It Out," don't go look it up. You know, because it's the quality on it is straight trash. But the people in from the city or Lumberton, they know we gonna make it out. You know, and it was something that the city needed during the time of Hurricane Matthew when it came through, and it really caught the city off guard. And I just decided to put together a song, something to inspire people, to give them some type of faith and hope, just to continue to put their trust in God even during this hard time, this hard hit, because it we knew it was coming, but didn't expect it to be what it was. And so just to let people know everything was gonna be all right. That struggle didn't last always. And man, just the feedback that I got from that song, and like I tell you, it was straight trash, but the message was there, and that's the only thing that people held on to, was the message, and so it moved people, and I ended up coming up with the moving music, and that was something I ain't reach out to nobody, no graphic design or nothing. I came up with the whole design of it myself, you know. So it's me, you know, and it relates to me and the type of message that I want to put out to people. You know, I don't want you to listen to my music and stay where you at. It should change you in some type of way. If you sad, my music should bring some type of life and joy to you. And if you got joy, listen to my music to make you crunk, you know what I'm saying? Take you to a whole nother level. So it's just a reminder that in this life, you got to keep moving forward. You know, moving music is something to keep pushing you to continue to put one foot in front of the other. And yeah, that's what all moving music is about, man.
Definitely, man. Definitely. So what is your process of making music?
Oh man, this mm. You know, when it comes to making music, making songs, um, it ain't something that I say like I just say, "Oh, I'm gonna write a song today." Sit down and write it. A lot of times, man, I I have like writer's block, and I can have writer's block for a a pretty good period of time, and it just so happened to just something, man. I don't know if it could be a song or an emotion or something. It just or a beat that I might hear, because I'm constantly looking at instrumentals. I like listen to them, so you know I follow different producers and stuff, engineers that make beats, and I just listen to certain beats, and I might hear a beat and be like, okay, and I could write to it. But a lot of the times, man, it's just really whatever I'm going through in that season, and if in my music, every song that I write, it's either something I've been through, something I'm going through, or something I'm about to go through. It never fails. So whatever song it is, like that's where I be at. And man, that's just the process God takes me through. I have to be first partaker in everything that I write and everything that I talk about. So I can't talk about anything that I don't know anything about. I ain't experienced myself. You know, I can't talk about pain if I ain't never experienced pain. I can't talk about God's love if I ain't never experienced or seen him show me his love or his grace or his mercy. And that's what I talk about in my songs, because the Lord he's took me through every twist and turn possible. And it's only through him that I'm able to sit here and talk to you, brother, or talk to anybody else that watch me or follow me is God, man. I have to include him in everything that I do, because without him, I wouldn't be where I am today. 'Cause like I said, man, hey, I
And
done
what
been
are
through some
like
stuff.
some of the like what are some of your very important Bible verses that you stick to?
Um, I think I talked about it the last time I was
Yeah,
here,
definitely.
but Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, man. That's, like I said, I got it tatted on my arms right there, wherever I go. And it's my whole motto: just trusting in the Lord and all my ways, leaning not to my own understanding, and acknowledging Him in everything that I do, that He'll direct my path. That's that's my life, man. That's how I carry myself. That's how I live, and it's my being, man. Like I don't know any other way to do it without Him. It's the best the best the best way I can put it is like this. You say this journey of life is like a mountain. Everybody's climbing this mountain, and at the top of the mountain is, of course, God. And everybody's got to meet him one day. Everybody got to see him. And in climbing this mountain, you could either free climb or you could climb with a harness. And see, the ones that's free climbing or the ones that feel like, okay, they can make it in this life and get up there without Jesus. But the one that has the harness, or the one that's Christians, that's serving God, that are following Him, you always gonna have that safety nest. Even if you know what I'm saying, slip or miss a step, you always caught and harnessed and connected to Him. So everybody is gonna get to the top. Everybody's gonna get there. But if you get there without that harness, you ain't gonna do anything but just, depart from me. I never knew you, because you felt like you could do it on your own. But and even the ones with the harness, the people think Christians, they perfect, man. Christians are not people. Christians aren't perfect people. There's only one perfect person. And if you have a Christian that walks around like they got it all together, then that they just need some deliverance. I ain't gonna say they ain't saved, but they just need some deliverance. And I'm one of those Christians that's fully dependent on God. I'm fully holding on to His harness, and the Holy Spirit is what is a guide to let me know, okay, I'm gonna put my hand right here. Okay, put my hand right here, foot right there, to let me know how to keep elevating and going glory to glory to get to my destination, which is Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, Christians, we miss the mark, we slip, we fall, but we still in that harness. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's one thing to be in the harness and not, because I mean, if you slip and fall without that harness on, eh, that's in itself. You feel me? So
So reaching your heights in that harness, how important is like getting your music out to society?
it's very important. It's it's an urgency to let people know that our days are there. Times are revealing itself. The Bible is revealing itself. These days are getting shorter. The prophecies that's in the Bible are revealing itself. So it's definitely an urgent time to let people see that you gotta get your life together, man, because he's soon to come back. And you say, like a thief in the night. You don't know. It could be when you sleep. It could be when you up. But he's coming back, and in my music, that's what I try to put out there. It's in this life, we all gonna have trials and tribulations, shortcomings. But the only difference between, I think, Donnie McClurkin said, the only difference between a saint and a sinner is a sinner gets up. They continue to keep pursuing God, because that's their whole being. And that's the only thing that I try to express in my music is that um, without God, it's impossible, man. It's impossible to try to do whatever you try to do in your own way. You could do it, but why why want to be set apart from him when you could just put everything, your whole being in him, and the things that you trying to do in your own works, you could do it in his works, and it's so much smoother, it's so much better because everything is according to his plan. But when it's in your own will, it's a fight, it's a press, man. And that's in my music. That's what I want people to understand, man. It's just like it's
But people have been understanding because you have went viral on TikTok a few times. Do you want to speak on like your platform and what you got going on TikTok? Because people are understanding moving music. Like people are understanding your deliverance. So do you want to talk about you going viral on TikTok?
well, I mean, I go viral on TikTok. I'm not saying it's always for the the right reasons of people. I feel like people understand it, um, but because some people they don't. Some people might like the beat. Some people might like the cadence or whatever. But I want people to hear the message, the sound that I don't want people to hear me. I want them to hear Jesus. And not every video that I post on TikTok goes viral. And it's all in God's work. Whatever He feel like needs to reach this amount of people is His doing. It isn't nothing that I do. All I'm doing is just being a vessel, just open to be that instrument, to be that mouthpiece, to be that light, to be that that voice for Him to reach whoever He's trying to reach. And if me going viral in that particular video, whatever it is, then that's His doing to be able to reach whoever He needs to reach in that moment, man. Because it's not me at all. I can't take no credit, and I don't take no credit. All credit goes to God, and I say that to every comment that posts on my TikTok. This ain't me. All praise to God. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thankful that I was able to be a blessing to you through my own experiences. Because, like I said, I'm first partaking in everything that I do, I write, I say. It's all for me, and I just use what He's given me to bless other people. And I just keep doing it without looking at the numbers or viral. I thank God for it. But it's this is not what I do it for. I don't do it for that. So I do it for the person that's, down and out, thinking about committing suicide. They feel like they by themselves, like nobody cares, like nobody's looking at them. That's the person that I do it for. That's the person that I talk to when I do videos or whatever. I do the videos for the person that just feel like God's not hearing them. And I'm just the way for them to see that, okay, God hears you. He sees you. Whatever they dealing with, they might have been uh, ain't prayed or ain't read or just doing their own little thing. And I make a song called Grieve Spirit and let you know, like, okay, dog, I thought I was the only one feeling like this. You know what I'm saying? He's speaking me. He's speaking how I feel. You know what I'm saying? It don't be me. It be God speaking to let you know that I see you. I hear you. You know what I'm saying? All the prayers that you do, I'm listening. And when it comes to them videos on TikTok, man, I enjoy doing it. It's like a little hobby for me, man. You know what I'm saying? So if it go viral, I'm viral. If it go viral,
Yeah.
if it go viral, man, it go viral. All praise to God. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
what type of games, like video games, like do you play?
Man,
Because I
COD
got a question
and
to
2K,
follow that up. Okay, COD and 2K.
Call of Duty. If you don't know what COD is, that's Call of Duty.
I have no type of recollection of your Call of Duty scores, but I've seen something
I
where
already know what you about
you
to say,
let
bro.
somebody score over 100 points on an import team versus you. Like, how you let somebody get
It,
111 points on you, man? 2K.
it was actually the
What?
red. It wasn't no part
It
game.
was
It was
okay. It
actually
was
the
in the
red.
red, but he got 111 points on you in the red. Tell me what happened, man. How did that come about?
Hey man, listen. Every dog got his day, man. I ain't no. That's why I rap. I don't play too. That's why I rap. You know what
But
I'm
you
saying?
say you play 2Ks, Call of Duty 2K. So
Hey,
what happened?
hey, listen, man.
It was
Hey,
a bad day. It was not the right shoes.
hey, man, a little bit of everything. But maybe you know what I'm saying, fingers won't work the way they supposed to. I don't know, bro. But hey, that's why I stick to what I do.
Man, look, I'm gonna say one word or phrase, and you tell me what comes to mind.
Okay.
Ice cream.
Good.
LeBron.
My cousin Marley, favorite player.
Lumberton.
That's home.
Myrtle Beach.
That's a getaway.
Black church.
Traditional.
He said traditional. And this is my last one, bro. Fried chicken.
It's decent. I ain't no big like chicken person, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So, man,
saying?
Black Politicianz TV, bro, and I appreciate you coming, bro. But I also want to ask you to do something for my channel and for like the people that's watching, my like subscribers, like everybody, bro. You know what? You know what people need sometimes, bro.
What's that?
People need prayer,
Yeah.
and for the people that's watching this, and you know they might skip past it, might skip past this part, they might watch this part. They might say, "I do need prayer." Would like closing out, bro. Would you mind praying for the people?
Well, actually, bro, I like to say people don't need prayer. People need Jesus. People don't need prayer. I can pray for you, but at the end of the day, hey, either you go to accept it, you know what I'm saying, or you ain't. You feel me? So at the end of the day,
boy, he said, look, he said, y'all, he said, y'all niggas need Jesus.
You feel me? Hey, that's just how it is. You feel me?
I can try my best.
Hey, that's what I said. Hey, it's all it's him, not me that you need. It ain't no prayer. It's just Jesus himself. But I mean, I'll say, I pray that anybody that's watching this, they don't hear me, but the spirit in me. And my prayer is that whatever sparks some type of fire or unction within you, that you listen to it and know that it ain't by chance that I said something about depression. It ain't by chance that I said something about suicide. It ain't by chance that you heard a particular phrase or a word that I said and it just resonates with you to know that it's a way of God to speak through me to tell you that I see you, I'm watching you, I hear you. You know, everything is going to be all right. And I pray that you just begin to seek him, seek the face of God, that in everything you do, you acknowledge him in all your ways, cast all your cares onto him, commit your plans to him, that way you'll be able to succeed. Just chase after Jesus. That's the only thing that I pray that whoever's watching this gets from this whole video, is that it's none of me but all of him. And that's my heart's prayer to whoever's watching this.
Black Politicianz TV, man. Who we got with us today?
Big Lee.
Hey, thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Appreciate
he
you.
said that chicken. He said, y'all need Jesus.
Hey, you need Jesus. You hear me? I'm with you. You hear me? All day.
Love, brother.
Love.